The year is 1993, and we're 2 games into the Kirby series. Both games saw massive success and cemented Kirby as one of Nintendo's greats. We all know what happens when a series gets mainstream fame, however. It gets spin-offs. Kirby's Pinball Land was Kirby's first attempt at a spin-off game. Does it uphold the quality of the previous 2 Kirby games and provide a very fulfilling gameplay experience? We'll have to find out. What? Were you expecting more history of this game? Can't be a historian on every game. What do I look like, Norman Caruso? Usually in spin-off titles like this one, the devs don't really take the idea of a story seriously since the game isn't part of the main story. This game is nothing different. The story of this game is that King DDD falls on Kirby, creates some pinball paddles, and then just flies away. Kirby decides to turn into his ball form and give chase. What is DDD up to? I don't know. Why does Kirby have to play pinball in order to get to DDD, especially when he literally has the ability to fly? I don't know. Why should I care? I don't know. I think you get the idea. This game gives you no motivation to do anything. It just looks at you and goes, it's pinball, just play the game. The worst part is, there is no ending. If you defeat King DDD, the game just starts over. Not to the title screen, but to the level select screen. There is nothing telling you that you will just play the game indefinitely. At first, I just thought the game pulled a Ghosts and Goblins and wanted me to replay the game again, but no. You start over every time. Compare this to another pinball game, Sonic Spinball. This game has a clear beginning and an ending. The story is simple, but clear. Defeat Robotnik at the Vega Fortress. This game barely even tried. The story of Kirby's Pinball Land gets an F. Good God. I was waiting to get to this section. If you thought I was negative in the last section, whoo boy. Let's go. Kirby's Pinball Land has 3 levels: Wispy Woods, Krakow, and Poppy Bros Sr. Each level has a 3-level pinball board. Each board has a certain mission you have to complete to make it easier to get to the board above. The goal of each level is to complete the mission in the top board to make the Warp Star appear, and then defeat the boss at the end of the stage. If you fall below the first level, you have a chance to push the ball back up. If you fail to, or fall down too many times, you lose a life. Lose all 3 lives and it's game over. Once you defeat all 3 bosses, you are allowed access to fight King DDD. After a lengthy fight with King DDD, you beat the game and start all over again. Sounds like a pretty straightforward pinball spin-off with nothing much wrong with it. There's a cut and dry level structure, a clear goal, and it's more than just getting points, so that means— no, you're wrong, this is fucking atrocious. Every time you leave a screen, the previous screen resets. Meaning that if you fall down a screen and you are almost done doing the thing you need to do to progress, you fucked up all your progress and need to start from scratch. This includes bosses. If you fall down, even once, you must do the challenge to make the Warp Star appear and start over from square one on the boss. King DDD takes 23 hits to defeat, and if you fuck up even once, you must start from hit 1. It is so easy to get knocked downwards in this game. It's comical. To beat this game, I cheated and used save states. If I didn't, this series would never come out. The gameplay of Kirby's Pinball Land gets an F. The presentation of Kirby's Pinball Land isn't terrible. Everything looks as it should and nothing is truly unclear. The problem that I have with it, however, is that a lot of the sprites seemed recycled from Kirby's Dream Land. This comes off as just lazy, plus there's nothing really that spectacular about the whole thing. The music is even recycled from the first game as well. I know that spin-offs usually don't come in with a bunch of new assets and stuff, especially when it's a quick little cash grab, but the first 2 main games were so good and so stellar on every level that I kind of expect more with a spin-off. The presentation of Kirby's Pinball Land gets a D. completing the game is the same as beating the game, which I've already said was garbage, so absolutely not. No, this game is not worth completing. Not only was this the worst Kirby game so far, this is one of the worst games I have ever played. The constant frustration, the constant anger, the constant progress reset is just tiring. This game is tiring, with frustrating gameplay, no story, lackluster presentation, and a completion that isn't worth it because they don't even give you the true satisfaction of an ending. This game gets no more than an F-. Wow. What an awful game. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the new format of the retrospectives. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. All the social media are in the description below, so check them out as well. We also got merch in the description. Next week, we'll be talking about the next Kirby game in the lineup, Kirby's Dream Course. But if you're too impatient to wait a week, you can become a channel member and watch it right now. I'm Bottles, and I bid you, my well-esteemed guests, adieu.